Salakia. First and foremost, I'd like to give all the praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar Kadash. Any Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, in His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lost Wrestling tongue. And I'll say the Rakadam to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwa, from say Shalom. And this is a quick sit-down lesson of the M.O.T.B News Updates as of August the 9th, 2026 on this Sunday afternoon. And this is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16. And it calls of all, both small and great, rich or poor, for your bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? So a karanba, which is a mark that they want to implant in your right hand, your forehead, for you to buy and sell. Salakia, once again, as we seeing the mark of the beast is being pushed forth more and more on a day-to-day basis. And we're seeing this increasing around the world, especially with technology been increasing, because the book of Daniel 12 verse 4 says, knowledge shall increase. And this is the book of Daniel chapter 12 verse 4. Especially with this AI technology, that's going to be part of the mark of the beast as well too. Daniel 12 verse 4, it says, "But thou, O Daniel, shut the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, knowledge shall increase." But they're trying to push a half human, half robot, with this AI technology. That's why it makes perfect sense, because they're trying to have this brain chip implanted in your right hand and forehead for you to buy or sell, to be part of half human, half machine. This is what they're pushing for, especially with these smart cities, 15-minute cities. So this digital RFID chip is they're going to use to have the surveillance to control you. To watch over you with the surveillance, because that's going to be implanted. That's going to be surveillance cameras with a digital RFID chip is going to be implanted in that device, a digital device that they want to implant in your right hand, your forehead. That's why they're pushing forth these smart cities, 15-minute cities, these data AI centers, with this AI technology. This is going to usher in the mark of the beast, going to be fully implemented on this current beast system, especially from a financial perspective. Like your personal information, your medical information, your financial information, as those three categories that I just mentioned, they're going to have this digital RFID chip all into one for you to buy and sell, to check up with your medical information, your personal information, your financial information. And that's going to usher in the market of beast for you to buy and sell and participate, and participate in today's activities, in today's society, which is what they're pushing for. Because this is going to be the modern day new norm. As I add a sad note to them. All right, this is the book of Revelations 13, and I'm going to start at verse 15. Got this book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 15. He had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause many that will not worship the beast, that will not worship the image of the beast, shall be unalive. Right, because he calls of all both small and great, which is the wicked, the son of perdition that rule this beast system. Revelations 13, verse 16, and it calls of all both small and great. Right, so the son of perdition, the man is saying he calls of all both small and great towards the citizens, human beings around the world, even if they're upper class, lower class. It calls them to, calls them both small and great, rich or poor, free or bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, right, to receive that mark in their right hand, even if you're upper class, lower class, rich or poor, free or bond, to receive a mark, which is that karanba, because you look at that definition of a mark in the Blue Letter Bible, is mark is a karanba of a device that they want to implant in your right hand, your forehead, for you to buy and sell. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Revelations 13 and verse 17. It says that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the mark, which that Coloquy, or the name of the beast, like this beast system, especially from a financial perspective in modern day times, or the number of his name. Revelations 13 and verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him have understanding. Count the number of the name of the BEST. Count the number of the BEST, which is our system, this B system. For it is a number of a man, right number of man, the son of perdition. And his number is SIX 300 through scored SIX. I want to bring out this news article. As we start to see this AI technology advance, and everything is being more digital nowadays. And this is a news article from RT.com, published August the 9th, 2026. It reads, it says AI will know everything about everybody. Kim.com, if I pronounce his name right. It says the internet entrepreneurs warn that the new technology could supercharge surveillance and give Washington access to vast database and personal data. It says the AI. It says, then they. I was kind of thinking about it because one of the. I think Elon Musk was one of the assistants of the farmers dealing with technology and data, stuff like that. And then it was trying to collect like type people social security data information or something like that. Elon Musk was assistant under the Trump administration. That kind of had me thinking about that as well too. It says AI could eventually gain comprehensive insights, because I think the Trump administration they saying some type of data AI to push forth with these AI jobs. Because I think you had like the top AI companies and top job companies that Trump met with, I think it was like 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And then he signed an executive order with these business companies that's associated with these AI job companies. And then he signed another executive order in regards to everything being digital. That's why he chose the ban of the central digital bank currency, but he chose the alternative with the private stablecoin and this private cryptocurrency as well too. Even though they're trying to sway away from the central digital bank currency because they think it's going to be surveillance, but with the private stablecoin, it's still going to be watched. It's still going to be surveillance as well too, especially from financial privacy concerns. It says that AI could eventually gain comprehensive insights into people's lives. Internet entrepreneurs at Kim.com has warned. He said the technology could bring together a vast amount of personal information, allowing AI systems to build highly details, profiles of individuals. Right, and that's why we've been seeing these smart cities, 15-minute cities that's in develop already. They got some of them in some, I think, like certain states here in the United States and certain places around the country. I think over there in Switzerland, they already got the market beasts already intact. And probably the smart cities, 15-minute cities as well, too. It says the technology could dramatically expand the reach of U.S. surveillance. According to the .com, he added that the AI systems could gain access to government databases containing vast amounts of information about citizens. The AI is a very dangerous because it will get access to U.S. databases, and founder of the Mega Upload File Share Service said in an interview with Tucker Carlson, released on
She said she do all that work so she can come too.
Yeah.
She took that lady from the other lady.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How can go back to college then?
Right.
That's the whole hell.
Yeah.
Nobody knew on that program. She was definitely
Mm.
trying to do like that. When you fix it good, this time,
Yeah.
I got some new pants. So I can slip in there. That's all you need.
Yeah, a couple of those quick things.
I'm going to try to lace up, going upstairs, getting up.
Mm.
She can't do it.
Huh.
Lady thing, she want to go down the back stairs. She didn't want to go down there.
Right.
You know, I didn't even go up in the room. It's really on the second floor.
Mm.
I live on the second floor, but I live on the floor.
Right.
If you got so many stuff,
Mm-hmm. Mm.
nobody had to open stuff.
Right.
The lady scared, she's scared.
Mm.
That's a lot of people that do it.
Mm.
One land on the other, she's
Mm.
not time you get to one
No.
person.
True.
All the grown folks, they give me a says me, I can do it. I don't do it.
Right.
I said I really walk on his body really good.
All right, with bone.
Actually, the both of them are weird.
Mm. Oh, he must have picked them up.
I don't know, Mark told me, I knew he was asleep.
Yeah.
Shit, I got I had to take a break.
Yeah.
I'll be sworn about my day, but you can tell you no.
Yeah. Salaki for that. It says, he said the information could be used to create profiles of people placed into categories that influence them elections and campaigns, right with the AI, yeah, with the AI information. Because a lot of times these AI videos be kind of real for a second, but you come to find out it's actual AI videos, you know, because they might clone somebody and thinking it's that actual person in the AI video, you know. It says, asks why the U.S. is building so many data centers. .com claims that the U.S. is already collecting around 10 petabytes of data a day, including communications. It says all communications, everything, he said. .com also rejected that the idea that the U.S. has an overwhelming lead in AI sectors, said China is not far behind, and called claims to contrary to propaganda. It says developments of the AI and expansions of the data central infrastructures have fueled data debates over the amount of personal information available to governments, tech companies, and the potential use of AI to analyze it at a scale. It's the book of Revelations, chapter 14. Yeah, because the influence of this data, this AI stuff, especially with these data AI centers and the pushing of this implementing of this technology of this digital RFID being pushed forth. That's why you're seeing this real ID, this digital passport, because everything's going to turn into digital. Because everything that you have as hard copy, you know, it's going to be a thing of the past. You know, with your state ID, your driver's license, uh, your medical card, and even if you got like a bus card, you know, like if you like get on the bus, and it's going to be like a digital, a digital bus pass, a digital ID card. Hmm. Yeah, of course. Right. Miss Watson.
Yeah.
Just try it one more time.
Yeah, sure, like she can.
Yeah.
What they say,
I think it went to the voice message. I think that's it.
yeah. Hello, Miss Watson. It's Beth. Is everything all right, Miss Watson? Okay, I hear you better now. Yeah, you hear me now? Yeah. Yeah. They're still trying to determine why she passed out. Mm-hmm. EKG and the CAT scan, they all came back okay. Yeah, that's. The potassium might have been low, but that's all right. Yeah. So I feel right now that we're in dehydration. Right. We all suffer with that issue. Yeah, that's true. We just want to make sure it's not anything else. Right. Mm-hmm. Her headache still has not gone away. Right. Mm-hmm. That's probably like she got a bad tension headache. Sounds like. I trust that worship went well today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to call you see what's going on, I appreciate that very much. I'll let you know when I can go find the word what's going on. Yeah, okay then, Ms. Watson. You know you can call me anytime. Yeah, I appreciate that very much. Okay, thank you, and I love you. Absolutely. Bye for now. Mm-hmm. Bye. Say everything else okay. And she got a bad head. So some other stuff come back good, huh?
That's good.
And sometimes you have a blackout. Like my head, that shit. That shit ain't serious. She probably still up there, yeah. Yeah, she just fell out on the bench. Sitting up there talking. Just blinked out. Crazy. That's how I know you do. And like sometimes I walk away talking about come on me. Boy, you just don't know. Sometimes you just fall out like this.
Yeah.
You know I be telling you about that. He the drunk. Yeah, what's up, John? Yeah, it was raining. Watching sister that fell out that chair. Yeah, I just got off the phone. So I'll just keep plugging the heck out of
Salakia. Salakia for that. Yep, this book of Revelation, chapter 14 and Revelation 14 and verse 8. It says, and there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she had made all the nations drink the wine wrath for fornication. Right, so this is a day. This is a modern spiritual tower of Babel, and this is the version of Babylon in modern times. Because all the nations still to this day had drink the wine wrath for fornication. Like it says in Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. Babylon has in their golden cup, in the cup in the Heavenly Father's hand still to this day. Revelations, because the nations are really going to feel the wine and wrath for the fornication of the son of perdition, of they implemented this mark of the beast being fully implemented, because that our temptation is going to come into play like that. Revelation 3 verse 10. Either you down with this beast system, or you're going to choose the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahushua, because it's going to get down to that point. Now you're going to have people that's going to rebel against it. Just like I think July the 18th, it was a protest about these data AI centers over here in America. I wouldn't be surprised they do a protest about it once again. That's an indicator that we're getting close to this great insurrection. That's in 2nd Exodus 16 chapter verse 7. Because you're going to have citizens that's going to be rebelling. Because I remember, was that a couple of years ago, over there in different parts over there in Europe, they had protests about they don't want no data AI centers, they don't want no mark of the beast in their country. So we're going to see that once again, especially with this mark of the beast being 100% fully implemented. Revelations 14 verse 9, and the third angel followed, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receiveth the mark which that character in his forehead on his hand. Revelations 14 verse 10, and the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out mixture in his cup of his indignation. He shall be torn with fire and the brimstones and the present holy angel, present lamb. Right, so if you had that mark of the beast, this is going to be doomed for the people that worship the beast in his image. You're not going to see no rest of the day or night. You're going to get hit with fire and brimstone, the present holy angel, present lamb. So us Israelites, we want to avoid at all costs. That's why we do these sit-down lessons of these M.O.T.B News Updates, or do outside lessons, sit-down lessons, or do street ministry teachings on a day-to-day basis, speaking to the house about Israel, the whole select remember household of faith, and not take that mark of the beast, but come back to the ways of the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahushua. This is Revelation 14 verse 11 reads, it says, and the smoke of their torment ascending up forever and ever. They have no rest any day or night. And it says, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark in his name. Right, so you're not going to receive no rest day or night if you worship the image of the beast and take that mark in your right hand, your forehead. This is Revelations chapter 3 verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the words of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which should come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right, so this is going to try all that dwell upon the earth. So as being servants and prophets unto Yahweh, Yahushua, which is the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Hamashiach Yahushua, as us being servants and prophets unto Yahweh, Yahushua, the hopeful that the house of faith, the Israelites, of the respectable towards us, Israel. So as long as we continue to keep the pace of the words of Yahweh, Yahushua, all the rods out here, keep us in the habitation. So with that, this was just a sit-down lesson of the M.O.T.B News Updates. As it says again from RT.com, AI will know everything. It says AI will know everything and about everybody. Right. And that's going to be these data AI centers, these smart cities, 15-minute cities, and with this AI technology, because everything is being more modernized with this technology, because everything is going to be everything turned into digital, and that's going to usher in the steps towards the mark of the beast, which is seeing signs, which is already here, but it's going to be fully implemented and being fully mandatory among all nations around the world in order for you to buy or sell. And that's when that Revelations 3 verse 10 kicks in and comes into play, that hour temptation. Either you down with the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, or you down with this beast system, the pushing of the M.O.T.B. So as I mentioned once again, this was just and Salakia for the interrupting. I was having talks with family members, so Salakia for that. And besides that, this was just a sit-down lesson of the M.O.T.B News as of August the 9th, 2026, on this Sunday afternoon. So hopefully this was edifying. And with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Rakakadash, the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son Ba'Hashem, in the name of Hamashiach Yahushua. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashadas, the Holy Tongue, and I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Wa'akwaf. Till next time, say Kol Masharala, in the Baba Shalom.